when I first started, when I first like just had enough, and I said, nah, there's more to life than this shit. I'm gonna do life different. That's where my I had a really dark experience that led to my spiritual awakening, and bam, so I took that path, and that's where I went down, eat from eating meat to being vegetarian, from vegetarian pescatarian to vegan to plant-based to alkaline to just finally just flowing, just being freely, just whatever my body wants, whatever is aligned with me, whatever, no, not limiting myself or anything like that, not living by rules or regulation. I also came across a few spiritual community. I've realized and I noticed that a lot of these spiritual communities is that you could consider like the Matrix. Like, they're no different than religion. And that makes others like myself who don't belong to a spiritual community, who, to me, if you ask me, me being spiritually, I would define it as total freedom. Just experiencing life, standing in my truth, speaking whatever I desire to speak and not being afraid. Living by my own rules, flowing with life, with the rhythm of life. Not attaching, not dwelling, not trying to fit in. A lot of these spiritual communities, literally, they're no different than religion. Living by certain rules and certain, you gotta look certain way. You gotta be presenting yourself certain way, speaking certain way, and doing certain thing. And no, that's what religion do. And I could speak freely on both of these sides because I grew up in religion. And like I said, when I was finding myself, I was a part of different types of spiritual community. And I saw the way they operated and I didn't like it. I stepped back. And this is all an experience because I was trying to find my way. I was trying to learn, gain more wisdom on what I was feeling, seeing, hearing, and experiencing. I wanted to see if other people, there were others like me. Spirituality, it's total freedom. Like, I stand in my truth. I speak my truth. Whatever comes to me, I speak. If I am meant to share it, I'm gonna share it. I don't care who is gonna trigger. I don't worry about who's gonna dislike me, who's not gonna talk to me, who's not gonna like my stuff, who's not. I don't care about any of that because I don't seek outside validation. That is the spirituality that I embody. I don't live by anyone's rules. I don't vote because I don't give my consent for the destruction of men, women, and children in our earth and our animals. I don't do none of that political leaders and following and all presidents and worshiping celebrities. I don't do none of that. It's just funny to me because like the last spiritual community that I was in probably like a year ago, I literally just unsubscribed, like took my membership and everything out because they said something that I said, oof, this is not it. Like, this is not it. And it was basically saying that, guys that express their feelings, they basically little bitches. Like, I did not like that. I said, no. Y'all call yourself a spiritual community? We're not about to do that. Y'all not about to sit here and do the same thing that religion people do. No. And that from there, I say, I'm standing in my own path, and I do a lot of meditation, a lot of yoga, and I try to ground as much as I can. And this is where my guidance, my tools that I need, the right people has been falling in my path. Once I said, nah, I'm gonna go on my own path and figure out this life, this existence, everything. Literally, the universe just started putting everything in my path, everything. I listen to the inner voice. I listen to my inner self. I don't listen to any voices outside of me at all. And then as part of my self-development and self-transformation, I decided not to listen to certain types of music that's too low vibration. Like I decided because, well, speaking from my experience, when I transition and I do things to change and to elevate my frequency, my soul doesn't resonate with what I used to eat, drink, or listen to, or people I used to surround with. So I listen to high vibrational energy because I like the way it makes me feel. I don't like feeling miserable. I don't like feeling down. I don't like everything. Music is frequency. It's literally either raising your vibration or lowering your vibration. So I decided not to listen to that garbage that I used to listen to before. Nobody told me, oh, if you're going to be spiritual, you can't. No, nobody told me that shit. No. I decided not to listen to certain types of music because I didn't like the way it made me feel. And I've been working on elevating my frequency and my vibration. I don't watch certain things. I don't surround myself by certain things or certain people. But that's because I chose not to. It's not because somebody told me. No, because I want to do what's best for myself. And I want to continue to raise my frequency and heal myself. And I don't want to do what I used to do before that will always have me in a mental chaos. I don't want to do that. Religion doesn't allow you to do any of that. Religion just control, power, fear, money. Just like a lot of these spiritual communities. And then in certain religion, you're not allowed to do certain things or hear certain things or celebrate certain things. See, me being spiritually free, I myself, choose not to celebrate on the days that the system said we're to celebrate. Because to me, every day is holy. Every day is precious. So I don't celebrate things that I know it's rooted in the torture and destruction of our fellow men, women, and children. And then the destruction of Mother Gaia and our animals. I choose not to celebrate or partake or participate in any of that. This isn't that somebody told me not to do it. No. I myself made a conscious choice. I don't want to be part of that. So don't get it messed up. Spirituality is not all rainbows and sunshine. It's not you walking perfectly in a straight line. No. I will curse you the hell out if I need to curse you out. I will literally put my hands on you if I need to put my hands on you. You know, there's days where I get angry. There's days where I have attitudes. There's days where I'm not feeling so well. It's all part of a human experience. Spirituality to me is just freedom. Walking in your authenticity. Just being you. Whoever the hell that is, be yourself. Like, stop trying to fit in the norm or what society is telling you to do. Like, you could be totally spiritual. You could be totally free. And still be probably listen to trap music and still probably eat like shit or whatever. Like, I just choose not to do any of that. Because I'm just constantly trying to raise my frequency. I'm just trying to shift myself into a new earth. So I'm constantly gaining wisdom. Meditation has been my best friend. Through meditation, I have connected with things that I can't even explain on a human form, on a human level. Meditation has saved my life. Just as yoga have. Like, you guys don't even understand. Like, this is why I move the way I move. It's not because someone told me to do this and that, or don't do that. No. Nobody tells me what the hell to do. I just choose, what I want to experience, what I don't want in my life, what what I want to associate and disassociate with, what I want to participate in, not participate in, you know? But that's just me. Because I lived that toxic, controlled by religion life. I don't want to do that. I used to vote, but I stopped that years ago. I stopped participating that years ago. But spirituality, to me, is total freedom. Embodying complete and total freedom. Freedom to express yourself in any way, shape, or form. Freedom to experience life. Experience whatever you choose to experience. Whatever you want to experience in life. And not be so hard on yourself if it goes bad. No matter how the outcome turned, whether good or bad, remember, it was an experience. And I said this in my last video. Life is literally to be experienced. Don't dwell over it. Don't attach yourself over it. Just flow. Right now, I'm in the phases of teaching myself what my body really wants to eat, how it wants to eat. What do I need to incorporate or take out that's going to help me heal internally? This is where I'm at now. I don't consider myself vegan, but again, I only use that word just for people to know that I don't eat animals. But I don't like labeling it. Like, I will experiment with food. I just choose not to consume or participate in the torturing of an animal or the destruction of the earth. That's why I don't eat certain things. It's not because, being vegan you can't eat. No. It's just my body doesn't want it. I don't care for it. That's it. I don't participate in labels. I don't like it. It is just words that I have to use in order for other humans to understand what I'm talking about or what I'm about. But again, my life right now, this very moment right now, I experience it the way I want to experience it. I do my best to celebrate life every single day, no matter how big or small of a celebration it is. I don't do these wicked holidays. And truth be told, Halloween it's not a holiday. I'm going to enjoy life the way I want to enjoy life. I'm going to travel. If I want to attend an event that I know won't interfere with my frequency, I'm going to attend an event. If I want to associate with certain people that I know won't interfere with my frequency, I'm going to associate with certain people. It's just what I desire and want to do. That's total spirituality. Spiritually. Freedom. And like I said, if I got to kick some ass, I will. I just choose not to. Because again, I'm healing. I'm working on myself. There's a bigger vision ahead of me, and I don't have time for it. Like I was saying, there's a bigger vision for me in my life. Like I say, I lived that toxic life. So I know what it feels. I know how it made me feel, think, and act. So I made the choice not to. Don't get me wrong. Deciding to go on a self-love, like self-healing spiritual journey, it's the best thing anyone can do. It's just trials and error. You're going to go through a lot of things that, that's going to get you. You're going to master self-awareness, and you're going to know what's really for you. And I don't regret the spiritual communities that I was in before. I don't regret being vegan. I don't regret, doing the things that I used to do before, because it actually has gotten me to where I am now. Whereas now I just embody just total freedom, where I just, move how my body wants to move, how my soul wants to move. Like I just I don't live in the flesh. Like I literally just for every little thing I meditate, and then I just wait for clarity, and just whatever makes me feel good, whatever makes me tap into my love, my self-love, and it makes my happiness spark up more, I do more of that. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't sit and park up. Like I'm learning to tap into my own fire. I'm learning to just become the best version of myself. Now I have learned to actually go within. I'm very aware. I have self-awareness that I make more conscious choices than before. You know, before I was like all over the place. But don't get me wrong, there's times where I get stuck. Yes, there's times I do get stuck, but not for so long. And then I always make sure that I sit and meditate before making a decision or choice. I always think and try to make the best decision, not only for myself but for my child, for my 12-year-old. So I'm in this beautiful phase right now. I'm in this beautiful journey where I'm just constantly just vibing with everything and just experiencing life and just flowing. I'm just navigating through life, like, you know, roller coaster. I mean, all mix of emotions and just stuff that just keep rising, and that's okay. Like, that's really okay. Like, you know, it's okay to not be okay. But my thing is that the whole point of this is that, you know, spirituality is just total freedom. Total freedom to just walk in your power, speak your truth, stand in your truth. Like, you know, to just totally be yourself without looking for outside validation. You know, just embody and honoring your existence, who you are, because nobody is you, and that's your greatest power.